This is why I don't like container gardening. For some reason, it's just these leggy plants. If you're not timing it right to get them under bright lights, they get leggy. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and bury that one. I got another pigeon pea over there. We'll bury that one also. See, look at that root. Look at that long tap root. I'll get that in the ground. Okay, now we'll do the next one. It's hot out here. I'm sweating, getting something done. Trying to keep the pathways and all the weeds under control. I'm using this raised bed here. This is like a form. Once I get the soil and everything compacted where I want it, I'm gonna basically take that away and then just keep on using these type of natural raised beds. I'll just plant on top, kind of like here. Just plant on top and then just keep mounding up the soil. So if I haven't told you previously how much I love using a stirrup hoe, especially right after it rains, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Okay, another observation, I got resources right underneath my nose. I'm kind of trying to get underneath these areca palms. There's a lot of those palm fronds there that make great soil, so just trying to keep you guys on the update, what's kind of growing on my bee yard. But I got to clean up all this empty equipment. That dang bindweed is starting to really just strangle everything. I don't want to go underneath the hive like there and start going up, so I got to get underneath there like now. All right, so you'll see I got the bee yard kind of cleaned up here. I'm gonna pack in this margin with cardboard and red mulch. You'll see I got that back fence cleaned up a lot better. So now the bees don't got to worry about the weeds just choking them from behind. My next challenge is this tropical rose hydrangea. Obviously I need to do some pruning. I'd like to propagate it, but I tried to air layer, it didn't work, so I don't know. I might just have to sacrifice it and feed it to the soil. Holy cow, is it hot out here. Today I got 5 of these cassava yucca. It's a root crop, kind of like a potato substitute, I think you can call it. It's supposed to be really easy to grow here in my area, so I figured, hey, why not try a couple of these, see if I can't get them to root. What I'm doing is I'm kind of spot planting. So right over here, kind of next to this moringa, we're gonna go ahead and plant this cassava cutting. The nodules are going upwards. You see that little nub there? So that little nodule goes up. That little nodule goes up. I'm gonna bury 2/3 of this. I already kind of used my hand trowel and loosened up the sugar sand. And that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna kind of pack that in and make a little bowl. So when I pour water in here, the water will just kind of saturate this whole little area in here. So who knows if this will root or not. It's a really good rated seller. So we'll see how this goes. Stay tuned. Okay, so we were back in that little corner area back there. So now what I'll do is let's go over here and I'll show you where the other cassava are planted. Okay, and you'll see here, this little section, I got a raised little area here. We got a sunflower, a couple pigeon peas. That's a turmeric over there. So what I'll try to do, keep this area cleared for my walkway. I'm gonna try the 2 cassava cuttings here. There'll be some more planting areas here, and then another 2 cassava here. Another thing I do is I just go ahead and put the sweet potato cuttings as a sweet potato slips, kind of grow out. I just take the cuttings and throw them in here, bury them, and then over time we'll have a bunch of taters in here. But ideally, I don't know, something will be planted there. Maybe potatoes, maybe sunflowers, maybe who knows. We'll see. Trying to keep my junk picked up instead of having it lay there. This might be a nice little spot for some gladiolus or some sunflower. So we'll see what kind of stuff I can get growing on in here. That's all native soil. I haven't amended it with anything. That's just that stirrup hoe, and then I kind of raked out the weeds. So that's all beautiful dirt, if you want to call it dirt. So we'll see what happens.